Okay, so here is the before video, I guess you could say. The before photo, the before shoot of the office as it is right now. So you can see my desk is a whole mess. Like, I have so much stuff that I use every day, and it's just chaotic. There's not a lot of space to like sit down and write or type or like switch gears, and that's sort of what I will want for my new table. Ladies, y'all should get yourself a man who will do this for you, who will get in his car and drive for an hour and back to pick up your shit that you ordered. He's a trooper, that guy. Anyway, so when he gets back, we are gonna go ahead and set everything up, and hopefully I'll get some zen back in my life. So this is what we've got so far, guys. I personally must say that this room really got a facelift, like a big one. Please excuse the morning voice. It is currently 8:45 in the AM. I haven't completely finished setting everything up yet. I'm gonna get like a wireless charger for my phone, and then I have some more like candle holders and charcoal gray coming in, and what else? I have like a little fake plant that's also coming in, and a like desk like mat, like a big desk mat, like the one already has, but another color, or well, a more like charcoal gray color. And then I also have a riser that we made yesterday. Will already made it for me because he's the best. But yeah, so this is just something we had at home, and then we put these just so they would like raise the space a little bit. These are actually handles, but we're gonna use them as like feet for the monitor stand. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in here soon. Obviously both monitors won't fit on it, but this black one is not really supposed to be here, because it's for my job desk, which is at my job. So it's just temporary during the work from home time. I have a lot of drawer space now for all my needs and purposes. I think it turned out really, really well. So I'm now sitting in my car. I just realized I forgot my Apple Watch. I hate when I do that because like I'm gonna be walking at the mall, you know what I'm saying? Need those steps to count. But whatever. In the car on my way to the mall with Diana. I have not seen her or any other friend for that matter for like I think 2.5 months now. So that's gonna be very exciting. So originally I had like planned for this this episode to be like a little bit of like a more normal weekend, like recap, if you will. It's definitely not been normal because of all the, like, there's been protests in all of the US, like in bigger cities this weekend, and I've never experienced anything like that, so I'm definitely shook, but I suppose that's the point, you know, to like rock someone's world and make them realize that change is needed, or just like, I don't know, have an effect on people. So definitely that worked, but I'm also all for their cause, like from the very beginning. But I didn't join the protest because I didn't know about it until I started hearing like just stories online and from my friends and asking if we're okay. And then on Saturday we got like, everyone got like a message on their phone, like an Amber Alert on their phone saying that Columbus has an emergency. And I was like, what the hell is happening? So I was pretty scared because we live downtown, so we were like pretty close to everything that was happening. And then yesterday evening everyone got an alert on their phone saying that there's a curfew, everyone needs to be inside from 10 p.m. Those messages just scared me. And then you see all these like videos online, and you're like, what in the world is going on? Like, I can't believe this is happening like 1 block away from where I live. The cause is important. I hope something good comes out of this. Yeah. Anyway, so long story short, this did not turn out to be like a normal weekend. So yeah, but it's Sunday and I'm off, which is marvelous. I've done my cardio. I've done my strength training, which was shoulders and abs. And I also have like a million little things that I want to do. But I also want to like have ample time to actually be off and relax and just like lay around not doing anything. So you have to like sort of pick and choose which activity goes and which one stays, because there's only so many hours to a Sunday, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what I also wanted to talk about is that I've picked a new show date. And that is very exciting because I don't know if I ever said this, but the previous show that I had my eyes on was actually set to be end of June, but that was of course canceled because of the pandemic and stuff. But I never actually registered for it. I had just like decided to do that one. But this one I've actually registered for. So I got the confirmation email and all that fun stuff, and it's just really, really exciting because like this feels more real. That show is 10 weeks from now, I think. If I'm not misremembering, I believe it is 10 weeks from now. So I'm just going to 1000% assume that it's gonna happen and not get canceled, fingers crossed, and just go hard, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time to dial things in. I have my bikini all picked out. Probably show it later when it is sewn and has arrived. So 10 weeks out and I'm feeling good. I usually do my weigh-ins on Saturdays, since if there is like a refeed sort of thing, I like to get an unbiased opinion from my scale, you know what I'm saying, before I So anyway, weigh-ins yesterday. I weighed in at 153 point something. I don't remember, maybe 0.7 or something. 5 years ago when I competed at like 136, and I'm hoping that I've put on like a lot more muscle since then and stuff, so I'm thinking maybe like 1 pound per week now until show day 10 weeks from now would be a decent goal. As a little side note, by the way, the show that I'm doing 10 weeks from now was actually supposed to be the day I fly home to Finland, but as you probably have realized, a lot of flights are canceled, including mine. It sucks because they just canceled all the flights going out of Chicago, and I was supposed to fly Chicago, Helsinki, Chicago, but they kept all the New York ones, and I was like, should I go New York or should I go Chicago? Chicago is much closer, easy choice, bada bing, bada boom. It was not an easy choice, turns out, because here we are, flightless. So that summer vacation did not turn out to be as epic as one would have wanted it to be. I was really looking forward to a summer in Finland because you really can't beat that. Like, my God, it is beautiful and wonderful, and it's just so nice to be out there with all of the good people of Finland and all my friends and family and stuff. So I'm bummed as hell about that, but I feel like if I can compete that weekend instead, maybe it won't feel as shitty, you know, when that week comes along and I was supposed to be jetting off to see my glorious family, but instead I can sit there and be glorious backstage, eat a rice cake, use a lot of foundation, and just have a good time. Yeah, I am like incredibly excited about show day, but I had a dream last night, which was probably the opposite of me being excited about show day. But by the way, have you seen this pimple? It's fucking humongous. It just bloomed overnight and now it's just there. Anyway, yeah, I had a dream that it was show day and it was a super local like competition. It was like we were 10 girls on stage and it was this like school gym, like school gymnasium, whatever, you know, like with the wooden floors and the poor lighting, like the yellow lights, and the judging panel were the only people there, and we all went on stage, and I was like struggling to like be visible because there was a curtain in front of me. That's not good. What does that mean? Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, and then I hear, like, everyone hears the judging panel say, like, well, we all know who's gonna win. It's gonna be the girl in the middle or whatever. And I was like way at the end struggling, wrestling the curtain over there. So it was clearly not me. And then, like, I remember feeling disappointed that there was no one there to take pictures and like capture this beautiful moment of all of us on stage. But then at the same time, I also like saw the photos from like the stage afterwards, and like, I don't know what the hell I was doing, man. Those were not the poses we agreed on. Yeah, it was just awful, and like obviously, yeah, that did not go well. So now I feel a little stressed out. You know, what if that was like a truth dream or whatever they're called? It's probably not though, because like I was also wearing like a beach cover up, like above my bikini, because I was not aware that it was prejudging. I thought it was like just like a hangout on stage. What? I don't know. Jesus. But yeah. So that was my nightmare this evening. It was a thoroughly unpleasant dream experience. And I hope I can have the reverse dream soon. But anyway, I'm super excited about show day. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Sorry, I got distracted by this case because this is my case normally. But right now I'm using like a case with a magnet so I could put my phone up in my car. But isn't it beautiful? It's from Ideal of Sweden. Anyway, so I am on my way now to get Starbucks because it's beautiful, and what's better than a cold brew, a venti cold brew, on a Sunday when the sun is shining and you're off and you're about to go hang out at the mall with one of your best friends. Like, that's the dream. That's what I've been dreaming about for the past 2 months when everything's been shut down. Today is going to be a magnificent, extraordinarily ordinary but beautiful day. Ordinary meaning ordinary activities, you know? The ones that we take for granted, but that we're never gonna take for granted again. We made it. So far. Knock on wood. But yeah, those months really taught me stuff, you know? Like, they just taught me to just take one step at a time, live in the present. It taught me about myself, how creative and resilient I can be, and determined. And it taught me about appreciating just the things that I really love doing, that I wasn't able to do. And definitely taught me just how much I appreciate having a workplace where I can like actually go to work and not work from home. I prefer to keep my home as like my creative little nest of like doing my own thing, like writing, doing like blog posts or like video editing, whatever it may be. Now I just feel like I have a home office overload, if that makes sense. Okay. I am entering Starbucks. I'm very excited. Oh, that's the stuff. Such a good song. What's up? It is 4:27 and we just got done hanging out and shopping. So I got some Bath and Body Works stuff. And of course, hand sanitizers, because that's very current. I got like 5 for $8. In case you were interested, I'm sure you were. I got this cute little crop top. And a body. A body. Is it called a body? I think it's called like a body, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like one of those with like built-in panties. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. It is hot in the car, but it's only 66 outside, which is like in Celsius. That's like, what, 18 degrees or something? Yeah, all I can see is this pimple right here. It's incredibly just in your face, but I'm gonna try to ignore it. If I sit like this, you can't see it. I'm gonna go home, and when I'm home, it's lovely. It's like only 4:30 right now, so I'm gonna be home by like 5, and I'm just gonna have something to eat, and I'm gonna organize the fuck out of my closet. I've been waiting for this for like a really long time. And I bought these like little closet organizer thingies. And yeah, I look forward to just zenning out my entire space. Now making my 5:35, so I guess you could say dinner-ish. Potatoes. I'm gonna do egg whites mixed with tilapia, the little amount I have left. And then a bit of fat-free ranch and my favorite pickles. These guys right here. Who just ate a piece of plastic and then started throwing up? Anyone? Who was it? Very cute though. Cute little villain.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
That was it for this vlog week. This week's vlog. I will catch you guys in the next one.